And it's not even Forza Ferrari.
I know. I'm
It's
like,
Forza Kimi.
am I wearing this? Am I wearing this? Who am I don't know.
How
No.
good.
Welcome back to everyone to another episode of Formation the Podcast. We are about to have our race debrief for the Chinese Grand Prix, and what a day it was. I think for whoever team you support, you cannot leave today without a smile on your face
I mean,
or tears in your eyes. I was crying. I was happy. I was just elated. You know, I was elated.
yeah,
That was me today.
I love it. And same, I was in the pits of pits. By the time that race finished,
Yeah, you were
I
happy.
was floating on cloud nine. Holy
I mean,
hell.
it's like
Kimi Antonelli.
Kimi Antonelli, an Italian driver, went his first race sharing a podium with Lewis Hamilton, who's driving for an Italian team, his first podium for that team, with his ex-race engineer, his ex-teammate. What a full circle moment. I don't think you could write this story. Like, you can't make this up. It was just
Did you see
incredible.
them in the cool down room? When I saw all four of them in that room,
Yeah.
I was like, what is happening? What is
Yeah.
happening? Oh my God, this is just so cute.
Like family reunion vibes.
It was incredible. It was almost like dad and dad with son.
Yeah.
With
And you know what
fairy
else?
godmother in the corner.
Yeah. And they needed Fred and Toto in there as well, just to literally wrap it all up in a nice big bow with a big kiss. Just like epic. It was so wholesome, lovely. We've said it before, we'll say it again. This is why we watch Formula One. These are the moments that we long for, we hang for, and we finally got another first time race winner, and it feels bloody good.
It's so good. Oh my God. Kimi Antonelli taking it from pole to P1. First ever F1 win. Holy, holy, holy. And not just that, he dominated the whole
Statement.
time.
It was a statement.
There was a minute there. We had 3
Yeah.
laps to go, and he just shimmied out into a corner, and I was like,
Yeah, it was
hold it together,
incredible.
boy. And he did. And then him crying at the end. It was just, it's a lot of emotion this week. It's a lot of emotion. His dad.
And
Toto
and his dad.
If I don't see tears out of Toto
Yeah.
after having all 3 of his sons on the podium, it's going to happen.
Yeah. It was so good.
Wow.
I loved it.
Wow.
And
So the whole time I'm like, Natalie.
Yeah. And I'm just like, Lewis Hamilton, first podium on Mother's Day in China with his mum after they just spent this little mother-son vacay together. What do you mean? This is just the wholesome stuff I've been waiting for. I live for this shit. So good. I'm so happy. Honestly, look, I'm not going to lie. Half that race, my nails were going. My heart rate was through the roof.
Me.
I was popping off. I'm like, what are these Ferrari boys doing to me
Oh,
today?
there was so many times where I was just petrified that one of them was going to clip the other.
Yeah.
And it was just constant throughout the entire race. It was the beginning, middle, end. They were just constantly battling each other. And I was like, but also like, oh my God, Natalie's going to have a heart attack.
It was a lot. It was a lot.
Yeah. Well done, boys. Well done.
Yeah.
Mercedes, again, dominant. Absolutely. No one's catching him at this point. Lewis made so many comments throughout the entire race that he had no power. Give me more power. Give me more power. Give me more power. And that was evident. Like Charles was actually quicker than him for most of the race. So don't know what they need to fix there. But Mercedes, wow, took it away. The second George got ahead of them, it took him a while to get past them. But once he did, he was just like, see you later. Let's go.
Yeah, Ferrari was good in the slow corners. They were stronger
very
than Mercedes there, but on the straights, there was just no way.
No
And they
chance.
made up all that time. They made up all that time there. So there was no beating them today. And Lewis and Charles gave it absolutely everything they had. Every last drop ounce of blood, sweat, and tears went into this race. And it was so good. And I just think those are two drivers you can let go wheel to wheel because they're that good.
They're that good.
They're
They're
that
not going to
good.
compromise one another.
Did you hear Charles's interview? And he's like, I can't remember who asked the question, and they were just like, you and Lewis, you gave each other space. That was maturity. And he's like, oh, we did touch. It was just a kiss. It's all good.
And they did. And I was like,
No. And then I'm just thinking, is Lewis like kicking himself? Why did I leave Mercedes?
yeah,
And
that wasn't what I was thinking the entire time.
yeah, but you know what I was thinking even more than that? I'm like, Max just got told to retire his car. He's like, shit. Last year, when Toto was trying to woo me and swoon me and get me over to Mercedes, why didn't I say yes? Because they are looking like they're a long way from anywhere even close to the top
At
four
least
car.
they had the car on the track.
We'll get to that. Let's just
Also, but like, let's just live in the Kimi Antonelli world for a second. He had a record-breaking weekend.
record breaking.
Youngest pole sitter ever in Formula One.
Yeah.
Incredible. Pole to P1. Incredible.
Yeah.
His first win. Amazing. He's there with his teammate right behind him. The person that he looks up to right there as well in the same room. Like, it doesn't get any better than that.
No.
You could not have hoped for a better win than the win that Kimi took away today. It's just
especially after his start in the sprint and everyone was doubting his takeoffs, he's not good at launching. And, he didn't launch into turn 1 P1, but he wasn't 7th. He didn't get overtaken by, a myriad of cars. He was there. And then when he was in front, that was it. See you later. Head down and away we go. Aside from the last few laps when I was literally head in the hands, do not bottle this on the last lap situation, but it was amazing. He was so good.
Even Bono was like, all right, Kimi, we've got 3 laps to go. Let's just get this car home. It's like,
I know.
When he lost 2 seconds on that corner where he just slightly spun, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And George being George, I was like,
he's
he'll take that from you, mate. Like, no ifs or buts. Like, you cannot slip up here.
No.
Thank God he didn't.
I just love how everyone is playing it down. Can he contest for the championship? Can he contest for the championship? Because there's only like a couple points in it. It's like, well, yeah, he doesn't have the experience. Yes, it's 2 races. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves. But we've just had 2 Grand Prix cancelled, which I only think works better in Kimi's favor because it's less races that you have to show up for, basically. Like, anything's possible. Could you imagine?
Anything is possible. Toto was playing it down. Then his dad was playing it down.
Yeah.
And then Toto was giving eyes to be like, play it down more.
Mm-hmm.
Throw the next question to me because I need to play this down.
Yeah.
They can play it down as much as they want. And, it was interesting to hear Toto say that he didn't expect this from Kimi this soon, which, get it. I get it. Like, but all those rookies from that same year, they're having a party tonight. I don't give a shit what anyone says. They're all going to be like, yeah, our guy, he got his win.
I know. It's incredible. So many. I just think this season we're going to get a lot of these moments because these cars are so unreliable. You don't know when you're going to get a DNF, DNS, double DNS situation.
DNL.
DN, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I don't know.
DNF, DNS, DNL. Yeah. It's all over the place.
Because,
But even that, so, I don't even know how much we've been on this call for however long it's been. We've just spoken about Kimi. But there was so much that actually happened in this race.
Yeah.
And yes, so extremely unfortunate that there were so many drivers that actually didn't get to even start the race. But because of that, the cards played out and we had some real spotlight situations happening. We had Ollie Behrman in P5. Ollie Bearman. I
in
was
Haas.
screaming. I was like, and he was consistently there throughout
Yeah,
the entire race. He was,
yeah.
P8 through to P5, constantly in and
Mhm.
out.
Yeah.
Colapinto.
Um,
Franco Colapinto. Are we
double
talking
points.
about him?
Double points for Alpine.
What?
If someone had have said 3 weeks ago, double out points for Alpine in the second race, I'd say, "What are you on?" Because it's not reality.
Well, if someone heard Max before the race saying, our fair competition is Alpine,
Yeah. I was like,
sorry?
"Oh, he's playing it down." Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Actually,
Franco Colapinto was in P2 at one point. When a few of the cars had pitted, I'm thinking,
everyone pitted, yeah.
if we get a red flag right now, what is happening? What is happening?
And
But,
you know what? It was just really it was so interesting watching him because he fought for so long
yeah, it was
and
unfortunate.
he was really solid in his
Mhm.
defense. I was just like, wow,
Yeah,
we've
it
not
was
seen that from him in like so many
yeah.
races. It was
What
incredible.
I loved from them as well, both Alpine drivers were disappointed because they knew they could have got better, and it's just like, wow, they're disappointed with double points? What what could have actually happened if the race had have gone in their favor? I just
Exactly.
think, yeah, and points for Williams, Carlos, a lot of things had like we said, a lot of unfortunate events had to happen for other drivers
Yeah, of course.
to be there, but it's the drivers that are there consistently that are putting in those the best of the rest performances that are gonna get those points,
Yeah.
and I think we're gonna have a lot of those weekends this year, so
All I can say is Alpine is sitting on more points than McLaren right now, and that's just like, wow.
I didn't
Wow.
know, like, how
You don't
I was
even know how to broach the situation
yeah,
with
I was
them?
like, "Do
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just
yeah.
go in?"
Really dragged it out.
Yeah, I was really trying to just run with this positive vibes energy for this
I'm all
episode,
about the positive.
but let's get into it. We may as well. The elephant in the room, McLaren, 2 DNSs.
DNF.
DNSs, yeah, did not start for McLaren.
Yeah, major, major. So,
Can I ask you a question first?
yeah, absolutely.
So last week we're in Melbourne, Scar.
Fucking heartbreak, yeah.
Well, he didn't make it to the grid, but he made it out of the garage.
Oh, he did one more lap this week than he did
Yeah.
last week, so great.
So what's more heartbreaking, that he crashed last week and he came out, or this week that he just didn't come out at all?
This week.
Really? Okay.
I mean, no, so last week, purely because it was at his home race.
Yeah.
I think if the crash happened and he wasn't at his home race, fair. If the crash happened and it wasn't the first race of the season, fair. But this
Yeah.
time, I'm just like,
Yeah.
are you kidding me?
Yeah.
What do you mean? And the
Yeah.
both of them to have different electrical faults.
Look.
I was just so glad that he got that lap done.
Mm.
And then he came back around and he got his formate, like he came in and then I hear they're wheeling Oscar Piastri back into the pit. I cannot tell you. It's like, I'm hearing things. I'm hearing
Yeah.
things. That's not true. Like, it cannot happen. So I think I was just already like prepared for it because Lando hadn't been out of the garage.
Yeah.
Just same, same. It was a lot of same, same.
Look,
Very, very, very disappointing.
I'm calling a bit of BS on McLaren.
Yeah, great.
The
Call 'em out.
conspiracy theorist in me is like, no, we didn't have 2 separate power unit issues this weekend. No.
You think the same?
I think something really stupid has happened. Like
Yeah.
they've forgotten something and they don't want to admit it,
Mm.
or they are doing something crazy to the car for Japan and they're just like, this doesn't happen. We're not going to get
But
2 separate.
surely they're not going to give away an entire race. Like they're not going to give away the opportunity to grab some points because they
You
would
know
have.
what?
They would have just grabbed some points and been like, okay, cool, let's run with that.
Like, you know, a part of me wants to agree with you, but also you've got Aston Martin just driving until Fernando Alonso's hands can take it. So So crazier
Talking.
crazier things have happened.
Yeah,
And I
agree.
just feel like, what are the chances of that happening? They've just said, let's not do any damage to the car. Let's not get out there at all. We're only going to grab a few points. There's something else in the works. I don't know. I
Right.
just don't buy it. Even Andre's interview at the end, he's like, I know it's such a coincidence that separate issues are happening on the same race. Like, it just looked like he
It's
was
not a
lying.
coincidence. I hate when they use the word coincidence
Yeah.
because it's not. You should have been able to calculate
Yeah.
that this exact thing was gonna happen if something actually happened. Now I'm
Yeah.
jumping on your conspiracy theory, great.
That's what I think.
That's a deep, dark hole that I'm about to go down.
Yeah.
But I truly don't think that they would have just thrown it away for the
No,
sake
I'm not saying like they've just
not thrown
thrown
it
it
away, but,
away.
like, I don't think they're gatekeeping for Japan specifically. I just think that they've, like I'm just not gonna swear, but they've blipped something and
They don't want to admit it.
they don't want to admit it. They don't wanna
Yeah.
admit it because
Yeah.
not only, like, it's the drivers' champ, like,
Yeah.
how can you do that to Lando?
I
1,
know.
how can you
Yeah.
then do it to Oscar who didn't get around the first time around? Like, it's just
I know. I just feel like there's a bigger picture here. They have tweaked the car after the sprint race. They've pressed a button wrong. They've done a silly, stupid mistake, and they don't want to admit it. And they're just
yeah,
trying to say it's two separate power unit issues. We don't know exactly what they are. Like,
yeah.
you obviously do know what they are because you know that it's that significant that the car can't
So we
go out.
know that Lando's car wouldn't start, but they
Yeah.
haven't actually unless they already have and I haven't seen it, they haven't specified what it was about Oscar's car
Yeah. I
that
don't
was
know.
an electrical fault. Like, so and what do you mean it couldn't start?
I smell something fishy. That's all I'm saying.
That
I'm just
thing
like,
chucked a lap in like, it ran a full sprint, it did a whole
mm,
couple of qualies, like,
yeah.
I'm sorry, it didn't start?
I'm not buying whatever Andrea is selling this weekend.
Was
And I
the
like
remote in the car?
I
Is
like
that
the
why it
car.
didn't start? Did someone lose it?
Yeah.
Like,
Just
what?
something. Just yeah.
Anyway, it was really just to close it off,
Yeah.
really bloody heartbreaking to once again not see Oscar complete a single lap. I said
Yeah.
to Jill, I'm like, "Let's go to Japan. We need to go to Japan. We need to get a
Mm.
race in." And he's
Yeah.
like, "Absolutely not. Like, not until McLaren sorts their shit out.
Yeah. Because you could go to Japan, but you don't even know if you're gonna see the race.
I'm not going if they're not going.
Because you know what?
Why should I show up if they're not gonna show up?"
Well, exactly right. And you know what else? Like, so we've got Japan next. We obviously have a week off next week. Do the cars go all the way back to Europe and then come back to Japan, or do they go straight to Japan?
I would say they go straight to Japan.
So where are they fixing these issues? They're not going back to the factory.
Nah.
Are they just
In
in the little
transit?
garage? Yeah, they just go into the little garage
Yeah,
in Suzuka to try
yeah.
and fix these PUs? Like, what is going on? Yeah, it's just baffling. How do you go
Mhm.
from all that glory, winning the constructors, winning the drivers' championship, to both your cars not even being able to start the Grand Prix?
New regulations for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you
Really
know what?
smarten us, isn't it?
I'm kind of loving it because just
Absolutely. It's a free for all.
how many DNFs did we get today? How many?
7
7. Like
DNF and DNSs. In total,
DNFs,
7.
DNSs. We had a lot. We had a lot.
Gabby, he was doing so well
Yeah.
all weekend.
Yeah.
He's really on, I know we're only 2 races in, but he's on a great trajectory.
He is.
And who was the other one? Alex Albon.
Yeah.
Heartbreaking
Heartbreak.
again, especially when we saw Carlos actually get some points this week.
You know what else happened in the race? The old Sergio Perez reared their head again. Crash happy, crashing into his teammate, crashing
Right
into
at the back.
someone else.
Right at the back.
I'm like, why are you fighting for 16th position? You're a new team. We need this data. Stay in your lane. Slow your roll. What are
Yeah.
you doing? What
I
are
don't
you
think he knows
doing?
what his lane is. Bless.
Was the
bless
year off
him.
too long?
No, he's just always been like that.
Yeah.
He has. I had such high hopes.
So did I. Thought like a year off was going to do him wonders, and now I'm just like,
Can't
okay.
take.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's a worry. You did say we might see a mid-season swap this year.
You never know.
I'll leave it at that.
You never know. We need to stay on
Yeah,
top of that.
I don't know.
Again, though, like Cadillac struggling. Both Astons out by the end of the race. Poor Alonso. He was doing really well to put that car where he needed to put it.
Alonso is about to put a work cover claim in for arthritis or like carpal tunnel in his hand or something. The
Can you
fact that
imagine?
he can, pardon?
Like the fact that he
Yeah.
actually had to pit
Yeah,
because his hands were so sore.
yeah.
What?
And you can imagine just because the sound of that Aston, the way it chugs is so, it's giving a, what's that show called? It's giving Clarkson's Farm. That's what it's giving. And I'm just like, what is going on there? But you know
Yeah.
what? It actually looks sick though. The Aston Martin this year is like that.
It
like
looks
delivery.
sick. Like,
Yeah.
come on, Adrian. Get your
Looks
shit
sick.
together.
Yeah.
I
They need-
reckon come mid-year, they're just going to go, see ya. But
Hopefully.
until then, let's invest in some good physiotherapy for Nando and for Lance so that they don't get bloody, what is it? I used to get it when I used to ride the motorbike. Like it's a word. I can't remember.
The shakes.
It's from the vibration. Like,
I get it when I drink too much coffee, but I think that's something else.
anyway,
No, it was, yeah,
yeah, not
crazy.
ideal for them. Both retired. I think Lance, his car just stopped.
Yeah, PU issue, battery,
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
But it's wild. I just feel like now every race, anything's possible.
But can you imagine
Win.
me like going to work tomorrow to explain, oh yeah, Fernando Alonso had to like DNF because he had the shakes.
Yeah. What do you mean? What do you mean? God.
So
So I
good.
felt sorry for Isaac Hajar.
Yeah.
Just very, not the best for him.
Disjointed.
Yeah.
I think he just had that bump at the start that would have thrown him off
Yeah.
quite a bit. Was that with Ollie? Was that him
Yes.
and Ollie? I can't
Ocon.
remember. Or was it Ocon?
No, it was Ocon and Colapinto. I don't know. There were so many incidences this race. It was
like
just
right at the start. I feel
bang,
like
bang, bang. Yeah. It was
had a
crazy.
banger, but yeah.
Crazy.
And the Red Bulls in a whole, a max retirement.
A max retirement, but a Liam Lawson points.
Yeah, amazing.
Amazing.
Amazing. Amazing. He had a great weekend.
He did. Yeah. He's going to be angry.
He's not going to be happy.
No. He's going to be on the phone. Toto, can I have that seat, please? Yeah.
Not now.
I don't know. Just so excited for the next race
I can't
because
believe it.
all Ferrari needs,
They are mine.
all Ferrari needs is like a little upgrade, something here, something there, and I don't know.
Do you think they'll be able to catch the pace though?
Yeah, for sure. We've seen stranger things happen. It's only been 2 races.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
for sure.
Yeah.
Don't doubt it.
Yeah. And not to discount Charles this week. Again, just those opening laps on the race are so intense.
Oh, so good.
You just watch with gritted teeth. You're like,
You need like 8 split screens on your TV just to follow all the different battles that
I
are
just
going
need
on the track.
I need specific split screens for their back wheels and when they're hitting a turn because that is when I cringe. I'm just like,
Yeah,
is someone going to tap? Are they going to tap? Are they going to
Yeah.
tap? Are they going to tap?
so good. Nah, it was great. Oh, just such a good weekend. And I love a sprint weekend. Not gonna
I
lie.
love spring weekend.
Love it. There's just action from start to finish. Also at a sociable hour for us here in Australia, which we love.
Incredible.
And yeah, we're just really spoiled at the start of the season, aren't we?
We are. We truly
We
are.
are.
And then Japan, I feel like it changes slightly, but not drastically.
Yeah, I think
Like
Mercedes
not
is
at
gonna
3
crash.
a.m. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Mercedes are
So
gonna
don't be expecting this energy from us all year round. We'll be dozing off in
Yeah.
a few.
But no, great race, great weekend.
More great learnings for these regulations that we're all still getting used to, and great battles on track, which we all absolutely love.
I know. I love how they show us the graphic of the batteries on the bottom of the
Yeah,
screen.
same. And
And
the
I'll be like,
boost.
yeah. But then I'm like, how much is a boost and how much is an overtake? Because they're worth different kilojoules. I'm just like trying to get my
Yeah,
head
yeah,
around
yeah.
that
I'm
stuff.
like trying to do the math.
Mm,
Absolutely.
but so good. Yeah. It was amazing. It was amazing. I would love to be in Italy today, waking up with the Tifosi, first podium for Lewis, Kimi, first race win for an Italian in 20 something years. Just, yeah, what a day. What a day to be in Italy.
Before we do close out, I do have one question for you. Do you foresee Kimi in his future race?
Driving a Ferrari?
Yeah.
Of course. Of course.
Absolutely right.
Absolutely. Like, he will go there like all world champions do to retire. It's what will happen.
Yeah, I just feel like it's got to happen. And
Hmm.
because after his win today, I kept trying to say, I kept walking around the house being like, Forza Ferrari, but he's not Ferrari.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I'm like, Forza Kimi, Forza Kimi,
Yeah.
Forza Kimi.
Especially when Stefano came in to the cool down room and
I
they're just
know.
having a chin wag in Italian. So funny.
Good.
And then
Anyway,
you've got Lewis over there like, grazie tutti, like trying to get 5 Italian words out. I'm like, bravo.
brava, brava. Ciao.
On a high, that's for sure. We've had 2 races cancelled, obviously for all the right reasons. It is what it is. They've
Yeah,
gotta everyone's safety is the most important thing.
yeah. And to note as well, I don't know if you picked up on this, but they didn't actually specify that they were done.
Really?
They just said they weren't happening in April.
Okay.
So who knows? They might tack
But
them
it
on.
did say they wouldn't be replaced?
They said they would be replaced in April.
Oh, okay.
So
Gotcha.
they were very specific about mentioning April. So I thought, well, maybe that just
Yeah.
means they might tack another 2 races on at another point in the
Yeah, okay.
season when they can actually figure it out logistically.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
So who knows?
Who knows? Who knows? Well, thanks for listening, everyone, to another episode of Formation the Podcast. We will be with you in a few days with another episode. Not a race recap, something a little bit different, but we're going to talk through our Melbourne GP week, which was absolutely crazy. So that is coming your way. So stay tuned. But yeah, thanks for listening to our China recap. We're so excited for Japan, and we'll also be at you with our predictions closer to then. But until then, stay safe.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye.
Bye.